batons get dropped, disqualifications happen, people step on lines that they shouldn't step on. So now you want to see your best performance. As long as Oregon is able to finish with 5 more, or 6 more, I should say, points, 6 points ahead of Arkansas, then they are good. Oregon with 47, Arkansas with 42, so it's on Arkansas to finish with 6 additional points over Oregon. Not likely, but like I said, batons get dropped.
Dwight, I did a little bit of math here, and long story short, let's assume because the other teams are faster than these 4 in the track and the next heat, if they wind up getting second, this is Arkansas, if they have a great race with a great anchor that they've got, they get 8 points. That would require a 7th place finish for Oregon or lower in order for Arkansas to win the title by 1 point.
Johnson from Oregon in nice position, and keep in mind that Arkansas comes in with almost a 2-second advantage with their entering time of 3:30.63. Oregon enters with 3:32.4, but that Oregon mark was set almost a month ago at the Don Kirby Open and Elite. 3:32.4, that was set on the 13th of February, so the Ducks certainly in much better form than they were a month ago right now.
Jasmine Mitchell running a nice opening leg for Kentucky. They hand off first. Oregon is trailing. Arkansas is currently second. And that is Manissa Dobbins. Looks like Dana Harper. She was supposed to lead off. Kentucky, Arkansas, Purdue, and now Oregon making a move. It's supposed to be Deja Stevens, but that is not Deja Stevens.
Arkansas doing a lot of extra work there on the outside of the lane, running some extra distance, so going to try to make up for that right here.
It's really up to Oregon to stay as close to Arkansas as they possibly can. Those 5 points separating them, very, very important. And remember, after first and second, it's 1 point that you get for each place that you go down from 3rd and to 8th.
Almost even at the exchange right there between Arkansas and Oregon.
The anchors for these 2 teams are tremendous. For Oregon, Raven Rogers is scheduled to anchor for them, and no less than Taylor Ellis Watson on the anchor for Arkansas. This should be tremendous.
Brooke Feldmeyer for Oregon staying ahead of Arkansas. For Arkansas, Brianna Switten. But now the Ducks right where they want to be. Just stay in front of Arkansas as much as possible. Still 1 section left to go.
Feldmeyer going to have to hold off Swinton in this final straightaway as they come into the turn. Feldmeyer still looks pretty strong.
That 800-meter background certainly holding up nicely. So here it comes. Speaking of 800-meter runner, Raven Rogers, who's our 800-meter champion, and Taylor Ellis Watson.
This is sensational stuff. This is blue chip talent, first and second. Let's see what happens.
Raven Rogers had a pretty easy first lap in the first 400 in the 800, and ran with not having to run a particularly fast time. She's had lots of time to rest. But Taylor Ellis Watson is a pure 400-meter runner. And as long as Oregon can stay close,
she needs every 10th of a second she can get as the woman in second place. She's got to beat Oregon for any hope at all.
And the move that I thought would come on the backstretch from Taylor Ellis Watson did not materialize. So now she has to wait till the last 50 meters. She's going to go wide, but Raven Rogers with that 800-meter strength, she may lose to her, but only by a couple of hundredths of a second. Arkansas wins the race, but I'm thinking not by nearly enough that they need to overtake Oregon for the team title. Only 12 hundredths of a second separating first from second. That establishes the time to beat 3:29.65 for Arkansas, 3:29.77 for Oregon. And the final results on the women's side, Oregon Ducks, they pull it out 53-50. So they avenged their loss of the team title to Arkansas last year. Georgia Bulldogs, if they had just had some people high jump properly today, they would have been right in there. The Longhorns of Texas end up 4th. So let's go downstairs for the celebration and John Anderson.
Celebration indeed. Go ahead, you can go crazy now. Coach cannot make you run anymore today. Your 20-hour work week is up. Here with Angie Lansing, the D1 Track and Field Committee Chair. She too has a trophy. And looky who I have next to me once again. It's Oregon coach Robert Johnson.
Congratulations, Coach Johnson, to you and the Oregon Ducks for winning the 2016 Women's Indoor Championship.
Good thing you got two hands, one for each hand. You had your streak of 5 in a row interrupted last year. What's it mean to have that one back?
You know, we battled a really good Arkansas team down in their place last year, and to come away up short, this was definitely a good redemption for that, and to put us back on the good foot of winning again. So definitely excited, and this one means a lot.
All right, you told me I didn't smile enough on the infield, but I noticed during the 4x4 there were some tense moments for you. That's where it gets decided. You're watching, I'm going to take it leg by leg. You're watching first leg, and you're thinking what?
Don't step on the lane line. Let's get the stick to Deja Stevens and let her do her thing.
Okay, second leg, worried, we're good.
We're good. Hey, keep going, keep it close, hand it off to Brooke.
Third leg?
Brooke, open that thing up because they got a monster. Just give Raven a little bit of a cushion.
And then the fourth leg, the anchor leg, outstanding performance from Raven Rogers.
Raven Rogers, hold on, here we come.
Hold on, and winners you are. And just a word about the team in general. We talked about like a transcendent performance from somebody like Edward Cheserek, and here you get points sort of all over the board, and it's enough to piece together a championship.
You know, the thing that makes this group special is we score points all across the board. We have a phenomenal staff, and Coach Taylor, Coach Powell, they do a phenomenal job. Coach Cook, we got the national champion on the men's side. You know, Marisa Powell. It's just amazing things there with Coach Whitsett as well. So for all of them to contribute to a championship like this is definitely special.
Oregon, a sweep of the team titles here at the 2016 NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Those trophies do fit nicely in the overhead compartment.